Welcome. Today I want to introduce to you how to set up a tarpaulin tank. Someone asked me to do this. I presume that so many people also might want to know how a tarpaulin tank should be set. So we are going to be setting the tarpaulin tank today from the scratch. This tarpaulin tank is a 6x4 tarpaulin tank, and it doesn't come with the way it is when it is erected. It comes just like this. If you look at it, it just comes like this on the floor. It doesn't come with a hole for draining. It doesn't come with holes to put the crossbars and the legs. These are the crossbars and the legs. Okay, good. So you see, these tarpaulin tanks just came. They are actually new tarpaulin tanks. So we are going to be, I'm going to be showing you how to erect them. Not only on how to erect them, but I'm going to be showing you how to erect them and also prepare the tanks to stock your fingerlings, your post fingerlings or juveniles, as the case may be, because good preparation also is needed when you have new tarpaulin tanks that have just come. So before we start the process of the erection of the tarpaulin tanks, we need to see the ones that have already been erected. So let's look at this 6x4 tanks. This is an already erected 6x4 tarpaulin tank. Already there are fishes inside. You will not see them much because they've been fed and they are submerged. So this is what a 6x4 already erected tarpaulin tank looks like. Now, it doesn't have this when it comes. You don't have this hole. Okay? You don't have this hole. So you have to make this hole yourself so that it enables you to put your crossbar and the leg here, like that. Okay. So let's go and start the process of erecting the 6x4 tank. So this is it. Please, John. This is John, the manager of the farm, and this is Prince. Prince is a mentee. Prince saw my teachings on YouTube and on mentorship especially. So he came down to get some lessons. He wants to set up his farm not exactly in Aba. He lives in Aba, but he wants to set up his farm 30 minutes from Aba, his place. So they will hold this and demonstrate to us how to set it, and then I'll also show you how to prepare the tank. So this is what it looks like when it is open. Okay, now you can see there is no opening. There's no opening. So there's no way you can put your crossbars and the legs to erect the tarpaulin for it to stand and put water. So we have to, cut it first. So you have to be, we have to be very careful. We have to be very careful we cut it, or else you might destroy it. So watch carefully and see how it is going to be cut. Okay. Now this is our knife. This is our knife. So this is what it looks like. You've cut the 4 sides. Let's start with one side first. Now look at the cutting. You have to look at this very carefully. Look at the cutting. You don't make it too big. Look at the space from here, the end, to this place. You cut. You make sure it doesn't go too deep down. This is what you do. This is what you do. The same thing that is done here is the same thing that we done there, and here. So let's do the same thing there also. See how he's folding it? See how he's folding it? He folds it there like that. See? Make it equal as you fold it, and then you cut. Yes. So you see, you cut, but don't cut it too deep. That is okay now. So you do the same thing all around. Do the same thing here also. You do that, you make sure, before you even fold, you make sure that you open it equally, and they're equal, you know. when it is equal, then you fold like that, and then you cut. Don't block the camera. You see that again? Not too deep and not too wide. Okay, so we do the last side of the tank. We get the last side of the. It's complete now. Okay, it's complete now. Okay, that's good. It's complete now. So the next step, is that we go to the legs and the bars. Okay, get the legs and the bars. Yeah, these are the legs. Good. These are the legs. 4 legs. We have the bars. No, we need bars just to put it in. We have 4 here already.
Yeah, that one is seen to the higher bars.
It doesn't matter. Okay. Please, we're just demonstrating. So these are the legs. We take
the legs.
These are the legs that run this way, and then you have the bars there, the bars that run. You have 6 by 4 legs. Okay, so let's get it done. Hold on. You first of all, okay, let's go now. You first of all insert the bars this way, the longer ones, the length, the 6 feet. Insert it this way into the tarpaulin pond. This has been cut a little bit short. Is that so? We need a little space. We need a little space more. Let's have your knife. This is thicker than. Just more. So you cut it a little bit so that the bar can go in easily. Okay. So we're inserting now. So you see that we're inserting now. It's quite an easy process actually. So it's quite easy. It's quite easy. Don't look at it as complex at all. Okay, if not, you are going to get a little bit mixed up and confused. Quite easy. So the bars have been inserted. This one has been inserted. We'll get the next one here. You have to insert all before you begin to insert the leg. Before you begin to put the legs. Of course, these bars are what will rest on the legs and keep the legs standing. So you have to put them first. So that's it. That's it. So it's out now. Good. Now, when we're finished with this, like this is done now. We go to this and this. Okay? Go to this and this. These are shorter ones, 4 feet. So you have the 4 by 6. So that is it. Then we go to the next side. Good. Let's have the command. These bars are supplied with the tarpaulin. You know, the whole lot of this stuff is about 30,000, 25,000. You can get them. Depends on who you are buying from. Okay. So we have the legs now. Now you have this. You have this in. You can now bring the legs and just feed them into the legs. That's all. Feed them into the legs like that. Please, let's have them up here. Go. Chris, come on. Let's have them up here. Good. Lift it up here. Yeah, good. So you see that? Quite easy indeed. It's quite an easy process. If you find it a little bit difficult to fit in, it might be that it is too tight. So all you do is just cut it a little bit more and then you fit it in. So that's it. That side is not fitted yet. So that's what it is. So you see, we're almost getting it erected. We're almost getting it erected. The process is almost over. Good. We're doing the same thing we did somewhere. We're doing the same thing we did somewhere there. If it is too tight, you cut it a little bit so that you get some allowance to be able to fit it in properly. Fit the bars to the legs. Push out the iron. So this is in. We have one more area to go. One more area to go. Now it's a little bit, you know, difficult than normal because these new bars and these new pipes are heavier and thicker. You know, we asked the supplier to bring thicker and heavier bars this time. It's not like the normal ones we used to have. So that's what's making it look as if it's a little bit difficult, but it's actually not. So this is the last spot. Almost there. That's it. Now that's the last spot. So that's it. So please, can I take the white salt? So this is complete. 6x4, properly set and erected. So now, okay, so now that it is like this, you can't just throw fishes inside, because this material, tarpaulin, needs to be somehow washed so that you can put your fishes inside, because if it is not prepared, if not properly washed, your fingerlings will die. Now, when it is this way, the plumber needs to come and create a drainage. Your plumber comes and creates a drainage here, okay, whereby your water, your wastewater flows out. Okay. Now this does not come with this does not come with the tank. This comes with your plumber needs to do this. Okay. This is done, and then that is also done. You use that to fill in water into the tank. Okay. Now when this is done, you have a drainage, you have a tap, a pump where you fill in water. You can now wash your new tank. You wash your new tank only with salt and soft sponge. We are going to show you, I'm going to show you a demonstration. Please get one of the sponge. I'm going to show you a demonstration of what you do. You don't use hard sponge. You use soft sponge to wash your tank. Please come. No, we don't need water, just come please. You need soft sponge to wash your tank. Please, can you? We go in like this. Once it is erected, it can carry your weight. You can carry your weight. So we go in like that, and then we have the sponge like this. Because you have put tap and a drainage, you on your tap a little bit, have some water, take some water from the tap. You put salt on this, and then you have this motion, round and round motion, like that. Round and round motion with the salt. Round and round motion. Then you go to the floor. You go to the floor. You do all the floor with the salt. You know, a lot of salt. You do that. You do it round like that. Okay. When you have done that, with the salt round everywhere, the floor also, you now open up your tap and then flush out the water. You use a bowl or something and then pour water by the side so that you can get the salt also out of it, and then you flush out all the salt, wash the tank properly with the salt, flush it all out, and then put fresh, and then leave the whole tank open air for 24 hours. And the next day you fill water, open water, fill water. When you fill water, then you can introduce your fishes. Please, that is the only thing you do. Some people after that do something else. Somebody said they put poultry feces into the tank after that. That can kill your fishes. It can infect your fishes and destroy your fishes, because your fingerlings are very, very fragile. These fishes begin to get immune when they grow, but at that fingerling stage they are very fragile. So you have to be extremely careful. Listen to me. The salt washing has only been what I've been using for so many years, and it has never caused any problem. So you just wash with salt, leave under the air for 24 hours, and then fill water the next day, and you are good to go. Then you can stock your fishes. So that is what it is: erecting of your 6x4 tarpaulin tank, or 5x10, whatever size you want to use, and then wash with salt, and then that is okay. So that's what it is about erecting and preparing your tank. My name is Mr. Greg. Try as much as possible to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that whenever infos come like this, you'll be the first to get it. Thank you. Bye.